What, Ben?
Hey, Ron, how are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. It's all
Where's
the others.
Tasha?
I don't know. Let me just see if I can get hold of her now.
Hmm. How have you been?
Yeah, been alright. Just message her now. So yeah. Had a bit of a quiet little day,
Mm-hmm.
Just getting on with things, and that's about it, really, and playing from
Yeah,
there.
I had a quiet day. I didn't get out of bed till 1 o'clock.
Excuse me. Some people get out late, then, is it?
Well, I mean, it was raining and it was cold, and I'm thinking, no.
No. I'll back out of this one.
Now and now.
Yeah. Definite no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How's your little car coming on there, Sam?
Hang on for 2 secs, Ron. I'm just putting it. Hang on. You want to put me on big because it is big?
Yeah. I'll put you on big. Where the heck is it now? Is it mute removes it? No. Solo layout. There we go. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Your Aston Martin's coming on nice and clean now.
It is. I've got to remember that when I'm putting these parts on for the opposites, when it's got two sides.
Yeah.
You've just got to remember that. Oopsie! No, we don't go there.
Sounds like one of them jobs, as they say.
Yeah.
When you think, yeah,
How's
you got
your
it right.
build going?
Nope. I don't want to play anymore.
Huh?
It'll say, I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to go there. I want to go elsewhere.
Hmm.
Yeah. I know we're going to be in for a belter of a heat tomorrow. I ain't going to be impressed at all. Yeah. Yeah, Connie sent me the link, but it just wouldn't let me in, and I'm going. Don't know why it doesn't work. Oh, okay. Back on there. Yeah. David Markey says, hi, Ron, and hi, Sam. Hi, David Markey. Thanks for coming in. Just be for a couple of hours, and then we'll just be cracking on. Oh, I can do that now. What happened there? What did you do, Sam?
Nothing. It just went blue.
You were doing a runner. Oh, well, hang on. It's the fact that you're doing an Aston Martin. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, fair play at the end of the day. Does it say? Oh, there we go. Yeah. been a bit of a strange all day over here, weather-wise. Kind of,
It's been a strange one here too.
yeah. Just sort of. I thought initially, oh, okay, it'll be all right. Sort of thing. The weather will be okay, and then, yeah. But tomorrow's going to be a squelcher.
Oh God! All this week it's supposed to rain.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Don't need
I
that at
could have
all.
done more. You think, oh, rain, yeah, great.
Yeah.
Can't do me washing.
Yeah. That's the problem.
It's actually raining now while I'm talking to you, and it's foggy.
That's even worse. Well, I think I've got it somewhere. I'm getting somewhere with it now. Hey, Panzer.
Hey, Panzer.
You want to join us? I'll put the link in for you.
Yeah, come and join the Madmore.
Yeah. The crazy bunch.
That's why we call the Brady Bunch.
Oh, is that what you call them?
What?
Is that what you call the Brady Bunch now? The crazy crowd?
What? Oh, dear. Oh, now I've got to lift this thing up and it's bloody heavy.
There we go. I just put it in for your pants. If you want to join.
Join us, Panzer.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know what happened to Tasha, but
I don't know.
she hasn't replied. She hasn't replied to my.
No, same here too. Yeah, I don't know.
I hope she's all right.
Yeah, same here too. I mean, we'd hope there's no problems as such or no issues. Oh. Hey. I got it in the chat there, Panzer.
Is he being naughty?
Yeah, he's just been, one of them difficult characters again. He's playing putty tat games again. Oh yeah. Now I see it. Yeah, come on. Don't just see it and get on then. Where is it now? This one. Okay, that's here. I don't know what was going on earlier on. Jeepers, it was like massive. And I'm like, ooh, bloody hell. Something's going wrong. Something is going wrong.
Someone today went to poop.
Yeah. I'm just like, yeah. As long as you don't cause any hassle around the side, yeah, not a problem at all. And I'm like, oh. Yeah. I don't know whether the case of someone was having a grunt or having a disagreement. I don't know. It was definitely power mode, as we say.
Oh, they were having a tiffy with.
Yep.
How rude, and it's a Sunday. It's supposed to be a quiet day.
Yes. Well, technically according to them, but yeah, with them, I don't know. Kind of sit and you just like look at these guys and you think, what part of it don't you
Really?
understand? Yeah. Amy's not working. I see what I've done wrong there, yeah. Yeah, here we go. Let me do it again. I can do that. Just double check it. Where is it now? Yeah. There you go, Panzer 18 now. That is the correct one. I just made a bit of a goof. Yeah. There you go. Hey, Mr. Panther.
Hello.
What are you doing, Mr. Panther?
Not a lot. I was going to go and have some dinner before I go to sleep because I'm up at silly o'clock in the morning. I was earlier on Connie's stream. I was blackening off the antennas and antenna mount for this tank.
Yeah.
I've now done that. I built the track links for this. I will be pottering about at the bench for the next 40 minutes or so.
Yeah, that's cool. That's all right.
Mm-hmm.
At least you come in there now, so it's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, I went to the toilet, and when I come back, you're all gone.
Well, you disappeared from us. You disappeared from Connie's stream.
I said to Connie, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to the toilet.
Yeah. Yeah, then you completely disappeared. Sprue disappeared as well shortly thereafter. And then I let him. We had a quick chat around because Connie, of course, wanted to go. She needed to go to the toilet. I may have suggested a funnel along a rubber hose pipe, maybe in order. I said, but no metal can.
Oh, funny.
But bless her, her back was starting to hurt.
Yeah.
And you get that when you're sitting in a chair for ages on ages.
Yeah. I was just saying to Sam now, I said, I've had a quiet day, not sort of, getting too sort of worried about things, etc. Then I got a text message from a mate of mine. Are you watching the Olympics? No.
And then
That's worse than watching paint dry.
And then the inevitable follow-up question, why not?
Yeah. I'm just like, Because I was watching at the time, what was I watching? Oh, I was watching a movie. By the time the movie was almost finished, it was like, oh, hang on, Connie's on. Oops, okay.
Yeah, Connie's stream started off slowly. There wasn't a lot of people in to begin with, but gradually as the...
Yeah, I don't know. I've tried the link via the messenger, and it just won't let me. Just will not let me come in. So I'm like, oh, I'll just watch in the meantime.
Well, because they send me the messenger, the link on Messenger, I've got to copy and paste it and email it to myself.
Oh, okay.
Because I do not have Facebook on the computer. Facebook is on a device.
Ah, okay.
Because it's one of those things.
It can be a bit of a pain at the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, I will admit that my notifications are turned off on Facebook. Otherwise, all you hear is the phone going bing, 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 bing. In fact, there was one night I was at work and my colleagues told me that they actually, because my phone meowed at the time.
Yeah.
And it was given that many meows, they thought there was actually a cat trapped in my... It's the fact that there's a slight delay. The phone meows, and then the phone vibrates, and they heard the vibration of the phone against the metal. That's when they realised it was actually a phone. I may have forgotten to put the phone on silent mode when I was on my walker.
Yeah.
Where'll I put that? Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying to Sam, a guy said to me, well, am I watching the Olympics? And I go, no. And the automatic question was, why? I said, whatever.
It could be Sam's in the 24/7 hangout.
Oh, yeah, it could be, yeah.
And she's having that much fun that she hasn't bothered to pick up Messenger.
Yeah. That's all right, though.
Right, put the lid back on that.
5 watching, though. 5 people lurking in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who they are.
Yes, well... Type in chat, say hello. One could be Connie, because she said she might pop it in. She might pop in and have it on as the background while she's doing things. Sprue could probably be another one.
Yeah. Well, I know Lord Lindsay is watching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's all right, though. That's the main thing.
Yep. Right. What I can do is I can now clean down the bushes.
So that is for watching now. Okay.
Yeah, that's because one of the 4 that was watching is now in your stream.
Oh, was it that lurker? Was it?
That would be me, yes.
Yeah. Strange character though. So what you got an early one tomorrow or a late one?
I'm on earlys this week. Tomorrow's
Oh,
my last early shift, and then that's me off for 2 days. I'm on rest days,
oh,
and
right.
then I go back to night shift.
Yeah, yeah, very night shift. Yeah. You probably get busy during the night shift as well.
Well, we get busy between 9 p.m. and the pubs closing in about an hour after the pubs close.
Oh, right.
Day shift is it's constant. It's one of those. That's what. Come here, you.
Hey, Sprue. Thanks, bud. You just shared me out. If you'd like to, you can come and join me and a bit of laughter and a bit of fun.
We won't take the Michael, promise.
Well, you will not do it on my stream, sir. My stream, straightforward.
Okay, we'll just pick on you then.
No, you may not. You may not pick on anyone.
It's no fun in that.
Yeah.
But I behaved myself on Connor's stream. I didn't pick once on Snowy.
Yeah. But it's nice. And the thing is, like I said, I said to mates of mine, I said to him, whenever I go to live, and I've got friends that go on YouTube with me and everything and that, and he goes, "Oh, okay, you got YouTube." I said, "Yes, I do have a YouTube channel, and I've also got a new Facebook group that I've made for myself because some people are total idiots, especially when the people are beginners and that."
Mm-hmm.
They'll rivet count like such, and that to me is not right.
No, I must admit I don't like rivet counting.
No.
I mean, in order to let a newbie learn, it's always advised. It's always good policy for me anyway to give them constructive advice. I say, okay,
yeah.
you built your first plane kit.
Yeah.
Okay. What you want to try next when you build your next plane kit is to think about pre-shading or washes, and you explain to them how to do it.
Yeah. That's all. Sam's on my new one. So you are my new group page.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm having a fight with this.
Okay.
Pieces have popped out.
You're having an argument with it, okay?
Yeah. A couple of pieces have popped out.
Okay.
That was like what's his name? Octo was fighting with his B2 the other day there.
Oh. Yeah.
Mind you, he did have a fly that I think was actually stealing parts from him. I'm convinced it was building its own stealth suit. Good God, how did that get lucky?
Okay. Yeah, it'll leave it to dry out and then it'll be fine. Yeah. there you go. He's coming on pretty much at the moment. He's got his first coat of glossy paint on.
It's behind me.
I'll just put myself on solo quickly. There you go, Pence.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason he isn't glossy and really looking glossy as such is because obviously I've done the gloss paint first, and then I go along and I put in the put a second coat on of gloss, and then and I put a coat of flat XF2, so it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Once it's good enough for me, then I start going, and then he ends up looking like that one there.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, all the fun and games.
Just a minute. Where did I put that box of?
Yeah.
Good God. Where's it gone now? Nope, it's not that one. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there they are.
I like what Festa goes. Festa and Dave, did you watch them today? Colin and Dave.
Sorry?
Did you watch Colin and Dave today?
I didn't know. I can't watch when I'm driving, but I did
Oh.
have them on in the car listening to them.
Yeah. The way he turned around and said it, hopefully I made it the right noises and that and everything, and I'm like, what?
Yes, you must make broom broom noises.
Oh yeah, I
It's the
did,
same-
yeah.
It's the same with car. With the same with planes. You got to make meow noises.
Yes. So, where is my black hair? Yeah.
See, Ron, so this is why you don't. This is why armor modelers are exempt from making meow and broom broom noises.
Really?
Yeah, because we're serious modelers.
Yes.
Oops. It's not gonna do that any good.
Okay. Now, where did I put that black paint now? With my black paint. Yes. Oh, let's see it, but yeah. What's the weather been like up at yours there?
At the moment, it's saying the computer's saying 20 Celsius cloudy. Inside temperatures are currently 22.0 and 21.5.
Yeah. They reckon tomorrow's going to be a scorcher though down, yeah?
Yeah, we're not supposed to see that scorchy weather. We're
No.
supposed to.
No. He's probably one of the lucky ones there, and that's such as because they're talking about possibly about 33. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, well, in Scotland, we're still waiting for the summer to arrive, actually.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the temperatures that people in the south of England have seen.
No. As yet.
Well, if we don't see it by the end of this month, we won't see it at all for the summer.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Why did I bring that out? Good question, Panther, old buddy. You do this one.
Those that are watching, could give it a thumbs up. Keeps the algorithm going, and yeah.
Where's the other? Wait. Go back. There it is. You're hiding from me. I don't like it when you hide. So two types of needle lubricant. One works for one type of airbrush, but not the other.
Yeah. This is what I'm doing at the moment as well.
Vixen.
That is the Sea Vixen.
Yeah, see that Vixen.
Yeah. And I'm going to do it as in the 1975 HMS Eagle, which is going to be fun.
That was when we actually had decent-sized aircraft carriers with complete complements of aircraft. Yeah.
Yes.
As to those horrible what was known as through-deck cruisers.
Yes. Yeah. I remember seeing a photograph of it, and I was like, wow. Now, that is some kit that is. If you can get the kit of it, it would be nice to do.
What? What's the airbrush is clean?
Meteor shower visible in the northeast of the sky. That's interesting.
Over here, I can't even see across the road. It's that foggy.
Wow. Yeah. I wonder if she's not on YouTube. It's actually streaming at the moment. That's a question. I don't know.
Mama.
Yeah.
Nope, she is not live streaming at this moment in time.
No, okay. See?
She's not even answering her
Yeah, she's not even answering her answering a messenger as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, a bit strange though. Hope she's alright though, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
5 people watching now. Thanks for watching, guys.
Spruce pointed out it's very quiet tonight.
Was it?
Yes, it is quiet.
Yeah.
Well, the games are on, so people are probably watching that.
Yeah, but it's the end of the.
It's the
Yeah,
closing
they're probably watching
ceremonies.
the closing ceremony.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, Spru. It's definitely very, very quiet tonight. I think a lot of people are watching the ending of the Olympic Games. Ain't no fun.
Don't tell me I've got to pull this all apart again.
Oh no!
Bloody hell.
Oh no! Oh.
Yeah, it just won't pop back in again.
Oh. Yeah, definitely Dave Markey. That's for sure. Watching this closing ceremony. Yeah, right.
Yeah. We're the same on a Tuesday night with on Philip Prime stream, is that we don't see a lot of people on the Friday night. We get them in the catch up, but not on the live streams.
Yeah.
And I make the joke that there's something good on television tonight.
Yeah.
I know they're all watching somebody else's stream. That's why.
Yeah. But there's not many sort of thing that really are actually. I don't even bother about me. I don't even bother about the Olympics. You know, I'll watch here and there, but nothing to really, nothing to go crazy about.
Where did I put that one? There it is there.
I'm gonna try again. See if it'll work. It's not dry yet. You can see that's not dry there either. Oh, actually, not too bad. It'll dry shortly. Hey, Mark's Mods. You're right there.
Hello, Mark.
Yeah. I think it'll dry someday. I don't know when.
That one. I want the other one for the server. So it just takes a water loop.
Get into there. Oh, Sam.
Yes, dear. Okay, give me 2 seconds before I scream at this, yeah.
I actually got the decals for Lewis Hamilton and also for the tires as well.
Oh,
You were expecting something exciting there, weren't you, Sam?
yeah. Something extremely exciting.
There you go.
Nice. But I'm not a Lewis Hamilton fan.
And then I got the axle for the tires as well. Red Wall.
Nice.
That'll be very, very nice. But the funny thing is, it really is an absolute laugh at the end of the day. Postman dropped in yesterday. Threw an advert in it as well, and I thought to myself, oh God, not another ad. Oh, do me a favor. Then I looked, and luckily I looked in it, and there it was stuck in between there, and I'm thinking, yeah.
There's nothing worse than losing some decals somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take the whole desk apart looking for it. You tidy up, you move everything. And where were they? In the box to begin with.
Yes, I've had that. Been there, done, I got that one. Yeah. It was not very pleasant. And you think, yeah.
Close that over. Oh no, just clock that antenna. Oh, you forgot that antenna was there.
Oops.
You
didn't damage anything, did you?
Yeah, I bent it.
Ooh. Ouch.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Stick a pennant on it, no one will notice that it's bent.
Nah. No one will notice it. No one will know the difference.
Right. In order to avoid bending it again, I shall take it off and stick it in the drawer in the bag with the other ones.
Before it happens again.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't need that at all. It's like, I'm 14 now because he's still a bit wet. He's not dry enough yet. What's that?
Right. Oh, golden Bennett. Is that on? No. There's nothing worse than waiting for paint to dry, is there, Ron?
Pass next question. That is the worst thing of all. You got to sit there and you got to wait until it, because I double coated it and then I'll put another coat on just to make sure that it gets the correct amount of on it, sort of thing. So yeah.
Yeah, because of course that's you were brushing with Tamiya, weren't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I prefer using the Tamiya because it's a lot better, a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
And it definitely, I find that it gives you the exact sort of accuracy as it can get color-wise and that. Because the majority of these guys, their suits are actually white, which is strange. And obviously they had all their sponsor badges and set on it. Yeah.
They were white because they were fire resistant or flash resistant.
Yeah.
You should take a look at some of the water-based paint ranges like Rebel Aqua.
Yeah.
They're relatively fast drying as well.
I think the fact is the reason why I went for Revell is because when they came out with the little canisters, and then Humble I've gone off completely.
Yes,
I at all.
I have a drawer and a half full of those, and they're not just stacked one deep; they're stacked 3-4 deep.
Yeah,
I used to use enamels, and then I think it was around about 2000 I started to use the Tamiya acrylics, and I really took on with them quite considerably with the airbrush, and they were they're a lot easier because you can put the base coat on, you can clean the airbrush out, and then you can be applying camouflage colors, so they're really quick drying that way. Of course, then I have other ranges for different things. For example, for figure painting, I used the Vihalo range of paints.
Yes, I believe Lindsay was saying that as well. You'll see room for watching.
Yeah.
You see room for watching. That's good stuff. Yeah, no, the thing is that apparently Lindsay was saying the same thing. But then again, I also find that the AK range is pretty good as well for figure painting as well.
Yes, you've got the AK. Wait a minute. These things, the third generation stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, basically, if you've got to remember that these came out in 1998, 97, 98.
Yeah.
These have only come out in the last couple of years, and this is the third generation. These are, if you imagine, these are first gen, and these are the third generation. So the formulas went through. They've added more pigment to the actual paints.
Yeah.
But they're basically the exact same paints. They're just rebranded and cost slightly more, and and it's the exact same colors. They just have different names rather than Otherwise, I would have both ranges completely.
Yes.
But as it is, I think it's big enough that I've got the Tamiya range, the model color range, the Panzer Aces range, 90% of the model air color range, which I no longer use.
Yeah.
My Tamiya backup supply is Mr. Hobby, Mr. Aqueous.
Oh, right.
And I've got a lot of the Mr. Colour ranges, and of course the AK Real Colours range.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know, there comes a point where and I've got quite a lot of the Life Colour range of paints as well. There comes a point where you've got to say enough paint is enough paint.
Yes. Yes.
Because every now and then there's a new fad comes along. For example, the newest one is outlaw paints. Everyone's raving
Yeah.
about outlaw paints.
Yes. Yeah.
And before that, it was Mission Models and SMS.
Yeah.
And then
Don't
before
forget you've
that,
got pro scale paints as well.
yes.
Oh,
yes.
right. Okay.
And you've also got the Army Painter range of paints, then the Games
Yeah.
Workshop range of paints.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I haven't tried the army paints yet. So
They're more designed for gaming figures, I think, than
the model
model
sort of
making. Yeah.
yeah.
But instead of having a stash of models, you end up with a stash of paint.
Yes.
And I see these people with rows of paints, and they're one paint deep on their shelves.
Yes.
And you think, oh, that looks neat. And then you think, oh, I could easily do that. I could easily accommodate doing that. And then you realize just how many pots of paint you actually have. And you think, no, I couldn't do that because I would end up with more shelf space on paints. And I'd have to get up every time I wanted a pot of paint because whereas the paints at the moment they're just located off camera over there.
Yeah.
No, they may be 4 or 5 deep in places on the shelves, but they're there in front of me.
I find it personally. I find it a lot easier to go along and get them. Like with myself, I've got mine directly below me. Yeah, and there's a couple this side. Yeah, and then I've got mainly sort of at the back of me. I've got a special stand there for paints as well. It's got the paint holder there and does what I want it to do, and that's the most important thing. You find some people, like you say, have 10 and 12 deep sort of thing, and you think, really?
Then of course you've also got the Meg Ammo stuff. It's another range of paints that I've got 90% of.
Yeah. Definitely.
Then of course you need the specific thinners, the specific this and that, and the next thing to go with them.
That's the problem. You're going to have so much excess that it takes up so much space at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And you go, oh well, you've got to have it. You've got to have what you've got to have, and that's it. And it's a collection that's why you got to use that for that, and you got to use this for that. And some people don't realize that, and they go, oh, really? I go, yeah. You're winning there, Sam.
Well, I've not had any swearing from her, so she must be winning.
Yes. Must be on the winning rostrum then.
I wonder about the transparency for this chappy.
This is the good part now. Just once I've done that now, and I've got to wait for the paint to dry again. And I'll put a second coat on. And I've also noticed the fact being is AK's the matte, like lucky matte varnish, ammo varnish. Seem to be good though as well. don't know. You find them, Pants?
Well, I don't use the AK varnishes. I use the VMS range of varnishes.
Okay. No, because I'm using the ammo.
Yeah. Well, I use VMS. I use the satin varnish, and I also have some matte varnish as well. But I very seldom, if ever, use that. Basically, because you're doing a military vehicle.
Yeah. You want that satin finish.
You want that satin effect, and then you want to be able to apply the effects, the earth effects over it. For example, if I demonstrate that has a satin sheet, that satin finish to it.
Yes.
But because of the effects on top of it, it dulls it down in places, so you don't see the satin effect as much.
Yeah.
But I have tried. I have a bottle of what do you call the damn thing? Alclad matte coat, which is really, really nice. Unfortunately, you can no longer buy that.
Yeah. I think you can still get it from Modelers United.
Yeah, Fred might have it, but when Fred's stocks runs out, that's it. It's gone because Alclad are no longer manufactured. It's now. There was, I believe, it was bought by the Megamo. Megamo bought it.
Oh, okay.
And all they've done is they've repackaged it and put £2 on a bottle of paint, and it's now known as A Stand.
A Stand.
Yeah. We won't tell you what the A stands for. Mind you, I can, because it's after 9 o'clock UK stream. But
yeah. Oh, I see. The reason why they're not putting on the box itself, on the box kit, they only put their racing, is because of the fact being is Rothman sponsored them.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't put it on the box art.
Yes, they can't due to licensing laws and yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of it sort of thing, and you're like, really? Oh, come on.
Yes. What is it they call it in Australia? Plain packaging.
Yes. Yeah. They call it plain packaging, isn't it, Sam?
What for?
The cigarettes.
They've got the, smoking can give you lung cancer and all of that.
Well, the packets are all black. Well, they are in the UK with great big nasty,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's a little bit on the strange side, really. I don't know why, but someone said the fact being is that they had an ad or something that was on, I think it was on telly or something or whatever. And they said, it caused a lot of problems, a lot of issues, and people were complaining about it and going, oh, well, it's just part of the thing, isn't it?
I'm trying to remember when I last saw a cigarette advert on British television. I hate to say it, but I think it was the 70s.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, everyone was saying around about the 70s.
Yeah, because I remember that you used to see cigarette, Benson and Hedges, and it was mostly cigars, Hamlet cigars.
Yeah.
And I think that was the last one we saw because they were done in the UK by a Scottish actor called Gregor Fisher, who portrayed this character called Baldy Guy, and he had the comb around single strand of hair that was wrapped around his head. He was in taking a photograph of one of these passport booths, and of course, as he got himself ready for the photograph, something happened where either the flash didn't go off, and of course he was out of position for it, or the seat collapsed, and he ended up the hat lighting up the cigar, and that was the thing. But like I said, British television, the 1970s was the last cigarette advert, I think.
Yeah. I don't quite know, but I think it might be because I hear some people say it doesn't. But I know when I came across it in 2000, there was nothing whatsoever on it or regarding anything as such.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
But if I was a tobacco company and the government had said to me, you've got to use plain packaging, you've spent all this money advertising your brand, getting a brand percentage. I would say to the government, yeah, well, if you're not going to allow us to use our branding, you're going to give us a tax-free exemption then.
Yeah, which would never happen.
Yeah. But of course, as people, right, so this, I'm an ex-smoker myself. As people give up cigarettes, they've got to raise taxes other way because there's no tax revenue from nicotine.
Yeah.
So what did they do? I mean, for many years, diesel used to be cheaper, and then they started putting tax on that.
Yeah.
Onto that, and boom, that was it. They closed that loophole very quickly.
Yeah.
It's the same with electric-powered cars. At the moment, the VAT changes will apply to that very shortly as the government tries to recoup the black hole that's in the coffers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's for sure. Yeah.
Rather than going after the money that's the millionaires from overseas, they go after the ordinary tax-paying person.
Yep.
Anyway, Jeff Light's popped in. He says, "Hi guys."
Hello, Jeff, Maggie.
Hi, Jeff, Maggie.
Hello. Oops.
That was a growl. That was almost a curse. I almost heard a curse there.
Yeah. It was very, very close to the sound of it.
Yeah, I moved one thing and the whole thing just come out.
Yeah. Just what you don't need at the end.
Or at the beginning.
Yeah.
Right. Where did I put the two there? They're in there. Right. Well, I've got 4 loose track links. I shall put those together. And then I shall head off because I'm going to go grab something to quickly eat and then go and sleep.
Yeah, thanks for coming in very much, Spencer.
Yeah, no worries. I'm still here for at least 10 minutes.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out these bills, which is fun.
You were working on the tank destroyer a few weeks ago.
Yes, no, that I've just put it to behind because I'm waiting for paint to arrive for that.
All right.
Yeah. Waiting for paint to arrive, unfortunately.
Olive drab by any chance?
Sorry?
Olive drab by any chance?
Yeah. No,
yeah.
No comment on that one.
Yeah. Well, ever since the release of the big 1/16 scale Sherman tank, there has been a distinct shortage of olive drab paint in the UK.
Yes, yeah, definitely. It's been loads of when I'm thinking, what, really?
Mm-hmm. This is why I have more than one range of paints in the stash. I'm trying to remember the last time. What was the big colour shortage? When I was a kid, there was the summer where Humbrol matte black paint was disappeared from shops. You couldn't buy that in any shop in Glasgow.
Oh.
Any amount of gloss black, but no matte black. Oh. And it was Humbrol matte black that went first.
See.
And then it was the Humbrol Authentic range, which disappeared very quickly because they had a matte black or a couple of matte black equivalents in their ranges.
Yeah.
Then it was the Tamiya Matte Black.
Hmm.
And that was the paint ranges that were available when I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm. Paint will dry someday. I don't know when.
So, do you just use one particular retailer to buy your product from, or do you use more than one?
I use multiple sort of things. So just been, yeah, Ethel's in there. Ethel McNichol is in.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, I get multiple sort of thing. It just depends as to who's got the stock in and who hasn't got stock in, sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's a case of trying to find which one is going to be the better one off, sort of thing, and what's the best way of getting this or that on, and getting this and that. And a lot of times you got to sort of like almost beg literally some people, sort of thing. So I just use ones that are really available at the end. It's drying slowly.
If you're feeling particularly adventurous with your olive drab paint, you have a couple of options if you want to try different paint colours or paint ranges.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are you brush painting or airbrushing?
Airbrushing.
You could try looking at the life colour range of olive drab paints. Let me see if I've got my set just here. Is it this one? No, it's not that box. Wait a minute. It's going to be the box is buried at the bottom of this pile, isn't it? I can tell right now.
Isn't it normal?
If you hear clatter blank thud, you know it's at the bottom of the range. Hello, you're there. What's that up there? I think I've just found a missing DVD box set.
Oh.
No, it's behind me actually.
Okay.
And it's an easy access as well.
That's all right.
He says. Oh, not quite easy as I thought it was. What? Testicles. I was thinking once. I was trying to do that when my earpiece is still in. Right. Well, cope that now. Now that I've moved it, I'll of course catch that in my bloody hand. Right, where's my earpiece gone? I can hear you now. Right. Back there. You have a couple of choices when it comes to olive drab.
Uh-huh.
You can go with this stuff, which is the life colour range. Now they're airbrushable.
All right.
They're water based.
Yeah.
And those are really good paints.
Okay.
You can also brush paint them. Another option you've got is the Mr. Hobby range. Now I did wait a wee while for this to come back into stock, but you've got the Mr. Hobby modulation set.
Yeah.
Have I muted myself? No, wait a second. I haven't muted myself. I've knocked my earplugs out. There you go. I thought it was awful quiet because there's usually a little bit of hiss. I couldn't hear any response. As I said, you've got a choice of two. You can go with the life colour set, which I highly recommend this set.
Okay.
And you've got the modulation set if you're into modulation. But if not, go with this one because it comes with 6 different pots of paint, 6 different varieties of olive drab.
Yeah.
And it basically covers the entire war, from pre-Second World War through the Second World War and just beyond the Second World War and Korea.
Oh, right.
And then you've got a couple of faded versions as well that allows you to do a bit of modulation if you're painting accessories that are olive drab coloured. Because the olive drab that Tamiya do from the bottle is a post-war olive drab colour.
Oh.
Because olive drab went through a number of changes through its time frame.
Okay.
Just stick that there for the time being. Right, I'll crack on with this. Yes, I knew something was wrong when
You were saying to me I should use the Vallejo varnish as such, the lacquer varnish.
Vallejo.
Yeah.
Some people use the shiny aerosol varnish. I don't. I like I say, I have. Yeah, well, I've got the luxury. I've got a couple of airbrushes, and I dedicate one for applying the water-based varnish, the satin varnish on.
Yeah.
I remember when I never used to put varnishes onto models. Dun, dun, dun. There we go.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in a way, with this particular car, yeah, I don't think I will need that much varnish really, because it's already on a matte color.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh. Yeah.
Sounds like you're having a cranky time there.
No, it's my chair. It's doing it because at the start of the stream, of course, when I went at Connie's stream, I raised the gas lift, and as the stream progresses, it slowly goes down.
Oh,
It's now reached the bottom. That's why you hear the creaks.
How I hated when you got to wait for that paint to dry, and it's like, come on. Yeah.
I'll give you another little top tip for you.
Yeah.
Do you have a hairdryer?
No, I don't.
Okay. Next time you're out doing shopping at somewhere like Aldi or Lidl, if they have an event on where you can buy a hairdryer for about £5 or £6, grab one and dedicate it for your model making, and you can use it to force dry enamels or acrylics. Just remember, if you're on a live stream, to mute your microphone, and then you can just literally waft the hairdryer over, and it basically force dries it.
Oh, right.
You've just got to remember to keep the hairdryer moving over the sauce and moving the sauce round so that you don't heat up the plastic too much. But 5 minutes wafting of that and boom, that's it.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I think well, I think I've got a Aldi's or Little down here sort of thing.
Mhm.
Not close by, but fairly close.
Yeah. The sort of thing that if you go in, if you're going in shopping, in the centre aisles, go up and down them just to make sure. And if you see one, I think the one that I bought was £8, and that was about 3 years ago. I bought it, and it was a great thing, and it literally lives under and plugged in under my bench here.
Yeah.
And I can just, whenever I need to bring it out, just grab it and waft it over what I'm trying to do. Usually it's for enamel-based products. I just give it a waft over. But remembering at all times to keep the heat source moving so it doesn't just focus on one thing, otherwise the plastic just goes.
Yeah. That's what happened to some people as well. Is the fact being is they tend to go along and they leave it on one spot. No, you do the whole thing around. Excuse me, move it around.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just sit there and I just like, yeah. I don't think you know what you're talking about sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okie dokie.
Don't get up to anything now.
We'll try not. We'll try not to.
Well, come on, Pants, you, of all things, you're the one with the worst of the problems.
Quick, Sam, hide his white paint.
Huh?
Sam, quick, hide his pot of white paint.
I can't.
Yo, there was one on my bench just yesterday. Where's it gone now? There it is there. There you go. That's what you do, Sam. You see, you pinch it from his bench.
Oh.
Much is left in that? Not a lot. So, everyone out there in Chatland, are you all ready for the start of another week? Ready at the grindstone Monday morning?
Oh.
I can see them enthusiastically typing away in the background, going in the keyboards.
Yeah, saying, get lost, Panzer.
Yeah, or words to that effect. I can tell. I can tell. That's exactly what they're up to.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, when Ron comes back, I'm gonna head off. I'm getting really tired here.
Yeah. You're not the only one, Sam. You're not the only one.
Mm.
I should do this. I've got sauce up. Because I have some a bit long to begin with. I bet he's away making us a cup of tea as well.
He's probably out having a fag.
There is another option, but we won't discuss that. We'll find out when he comes back.
Hmm.
We'll ask him how many pieces of paper he used.
Zah.
David Markey says he may have the day off tomorrow, depending on if her ladyship calls.
Hmm.
He hasn't learned to do to play deaf.
Some of these plugs are so out of whack. Out of, you know what I mean, out of,
True, straight,
yeah.
left field. Well, you've got to remember it's not official branded. David Markey says Tuesday's shopping, then a pint with his mate. Wednesday at tip, you might find another kit. Thursday, Friday shopping with her ladyship. Unless my ears deceive me, somebody's got the bondage change out.
Really.
But anyway, I'm going to head off, guys.
I'll probably go for about another half hour or so and then clock the clock.
So anyway, thanks for having us in, Ron.
Thanks, Vince. Thanks for coming in.
You're welcome. Take care, Sam. I shall see you
You
on
too,
on.
Panzer. I'll see you later.
Yep.
Yeah, take care, bud.
Bye,
You
all.
behave yourself.
Bye now.
I always do. I only instigate
Yeah,
on
right,
Lindsay streams.
Yeah,
Sure.
we all know who you are, really, in a sense, in the quiet.
He's not the quiet achiever.
Yeah. Yeah, so probably go for about another half hour or so and then just.
Yeah, no, that's fine, mate. I was going to go, but I'll stay for the half hour.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from Tasha.
No, me neither. Which is rather a bit strange, though. Yeah. Yeah. Hope she's all right, though. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just moving over so I can have one container now instead of 3.
Oh, right.
No, 2.
David Mucky says
Um,
she's been on the stream today. Yeah, but which stream is she on?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing her on the stream. Then again, I've not been watching many streams today because I'm watching the
Well,
movie.
she was it was her idea to do tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Dunno. Probably fine. She's at the hangout or something.
Hmm.
Because I did invite James as well, but James was probably busy on his Xbox. How many of those do you have to do there then, Sam?
Do what, Ron?
How many of those cars do you have to do?
I've got several of them to do. But
You-
after this one, I'm taking a break
Yeah.
because I've got a commission to do.
All right. Oh, that's at Diamond Art, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just done one. I just done two for a friend of mine. He's late now, and he loved them altogether because the fact being is, the one was a tank. It was stuck in a ditch with some soldiers hanging about, sort of thing. And yeah, he was kind of sitting over there, and he goes to me, "Oh, that's cool." Then he wanted another one of an aircraft that had crash landed. I'm like, okay, I've done that one for him, and he's quite happy with it. Okay, fine. I never asked for never asked him for anything. So you can't charge a friend at the end of the day, really, in a sense.
No.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, this one, this Ford Escort I'm going to be doing into little diorama sort of thing. So yeah, and but the way I want to do it is I've had a look at quite a few, even on the what you call it. I've forgotten the name of it now. But in any case, it's this mate of mine. He showed me a picture of it, and I said, "Oh, okay, fine." And then suddenly looked at it, and I thought to myself, "Not really. I don't quite think that will actually work." Because the way he the way he put it up, sort of thing, it looked a bit very sort of, I don't know, one of those that you kind of like question mark at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And you say, is it really going to be worth your while going through all that there and then basically getting nowhere? And I thought, nah.
I mean, yeah, it's what's the word I'm trying to think of? As you said, is it going to be worth it?
Exactly. Because the way he's got it is, it's all good and well, but you got to have excess. But that excess stuff, it's not just a case of like just walk in and walk out on it. You got to really, find it. Some of the stuff you get, it kind of like it looks like it's easy to find, but it's not that easy. I said to him, thanks for that. I mean, I don't mind. I can always do it. I'm always up for a challenge at the end of the day, but when just the way he was like showing it, I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. Sometimes you can find it's good. Some of the stuff is that the info that they give you is kind of like, yeah, okay, I think I can do that. I can get it done. But then again, some of the stuff you got to go there and like, is it really worthwhile jumping into that sort of, leaping? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, in the end, it comes down to you. So.
Oh yeah.
Basically,
what I decide that I'm going to feel happy with, and that's the most important thing, is that I'm going to be happy with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Some people will go, "Oh, you should have done this. You should have done that." Oh, do me a favor. I think, yeah, more of a pain in the backside than anything else. And you question yourself: do these guys actually know what modeling is all about? I don't think so.
No.
I mean, you see most of my dioramas, I presume.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see if I can get that one there now.
That's better. That'll hold that.
Where is it? I would look for it now. This is my sort of plan that I'm thinking about, sort of, the idea that I've got behind as to how I want to do it. And I looked at it, and I looked at the very same one on YouTube, and I was like, wow, it really looks absolutely brilliant. And
I just can't. I sit there and look at them when they've done it.
Yeah.
And I think, really?
Yeah.
Excuse me? You want me to build what now?
Exactly. This is like, huh? Where did that go? How did it? No, because I'm looking for it. Will not blinking find it. Ah, here we go. I'll send it to you now. Sending the photograph to you. That I find absolutely. That's about the best one that I've done. So the best one that I've done so far. Well, best one I've found so far. And
Wow.
but I would more or less put it like on a curb sort of thing, where the trees are in the
Yeah.
background and the grass and everything there. And then obviously I can
And I would
use
have put a bit more, where the cotton wool is. I
yeah.
would have put a bit more cotton wool up near the front tyres.
Yeah, that's my plan, sort of thing, to do it
Hmm.
that way. So, but a very sort of thin sort of lineish sort of thing, so it does look like as if it's going up and on the side and everything. Because if you look at the actual photograph itself, yeah, it's kind of it is
He's
pretty.
they've missed out on the front of the dirt on the tyres.
Yes.
Hmm.
Because you look at it. Oh, come on, yes. It's obviously turning around the other way. I would go along, so I'd obviously face it the opposite way, sort of thing, that it's pointing more towards the corner and that.
Hmm.
And yeah, kind of work it from there. Then you can work it around, and you can obviously get the. But then again, you can use very thin, sort of almost steel wool type of thing, but a very thin one.
Yeah.
And you can use that, and then put the cotton wool over the top of it, and that would turn out a lot better at the end of the day. Gotta wait for this thing to dry now. It's really not doing it. I'll probably have to leave it overnight and then come back to it in the morning, sort of thing. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. I'm not thinking you see much of them, sort of thing. Because what I'm going to do is they got seat belts for the actual for the seats, and I'm going to put the seat belts over the top of them, so it just sits there properly, and it looks like they got the seat belts on, sort of thing, and that'd be cool.
Nice.
Not the only thing is you won't be seeing it. That's the problem. You won't be seeing it because the fact is it's in the car. But hey, you got to try everything at the end of the day.
True.
I just like doing, playing around with the thing and making sure that I feel happy with it. And once I see you look at it, like I'm happy with it. Everybody else can
As
do
long as
it.
you're happy with it, that's the main point.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the big thing is. Otherwise, I don't know why some people go, "Oh, why don't you do this to it? Why don't you do that to it?" No, it's my build. It's my thing that I want to build around, and this is what I'm planning to
Yeah,
do with it.
I'm building it the way I want to build it, not the way you want me to
Yeah,
build it.
exactly. Get yourself a kit and then do exactly the same what you want to do then.
Yeah. And then let me criticize you for what you've just built.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, another mate of mine said to me, he says to me, "You're gonna smash that one at the park again as well, like you know with the rest of them." I'm like, "Yeah, it's all right, that beats me. I'm not that fussed sort of thing." And he goes to me, "No, come on, you're damn good at them." Yeah, whatever. This is me. I enjoy it and get a bit of pastime sort of thing and that. And yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think just for you, Sam, I'll call it a bit of a day sort of thing earlier than usual. So you can go to camera up.
If I can find my what's the name? Hang on.
You find your mouse and then.
Yeah.
Hey, Kid Bash. Yeah. I just want to
Hey,
say thank
Bash.
you. I want to say thanks, Sam, for coming in and having a bit of fun and a
That's
bit
all
of
right.
laugh. And yeah. Thanks to Pens also that came in as well. And all those that are watching as well. And thank you for watching and thank you for commenting, etc. And yeah, hopefully you all guys all have a lovely evening and have a lot of fun. Bye now.
Yeah, I might go to bed now.
Oh, can you go to bed now? Can you?
Well, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Tasha, but you know.
Just ending the stream.